The Grade 3 All-American is post-braid brought to you by OCD Pellets. Build stronger bone. Go to OCDpellets.com. And this is a very deep field of 12. And, you notice that Living the Life is facing the opposite sex in here for the first time. She's been so good on the synthetic surfaces, especially at Presque Isle, where she has been tough to beat when they send her to the Presque Isle Masters. I'm sure that is the ultimate plan once again this year, to let her defend her now two-time title for the Masters at Presque Isle. But lately, they've been able to stretch her out, and she's done well. She got black type twice at Santa Anita in Grade 2 and Grade 1 company. But now they're looking for the graded stakes win going long in this one, and she's one of your favorites right now at odds of 9-2. The 6 Midnight Bolt has never been in against stakes horses before, has never been past a mile other than that effort at Pleasanton last July when it wasn't really his best effort. So he's a long shot, as you can see, 25-1. Gigi Ryder loves it here at Golden Gate, a 6-time winner here. Have to respect this one. The price is solid, too, at 11-1. The 8 is Eagle Screams, a nose winner in a $62,500 optional allowance last time out. They put him in for the tag, and Jonathan Wong claimed him for that amount, looking to get most of that back with the win here today in the $100,000 stakes. There's the 9, Posh Sky. Likes to be in the Super, has actually been fourth 4 out of the last 5 times. So maybe one to consider in that spot for that vertical wager. Here's the 10, Outside Nashville, Russell Bays. But look who's in to ride, Blue Tone, Quintasormo. He knows this one well. He's ridden this one quite frequently for Bob Hess Jr., and the 7-year-old gelding has earned $375,000 lifetime and is a 4-time winner on synthetic surfaces. Most of those races coming at Del Mar before they switched to the dirt. And there's the 12-horse Tamarando, who was so good as a 3-year-old, making over $500,000 up to that point, but has sort of tailed off later on in his career, as he has not won in his 4 or 5-year-old seasons. There's your field for race number 6 at Golden Gate. Some news at Santa Anita. We'll let you know about a situation at the start back in the opening leg of the Pick 6. The 4 declared a non-starter, and the favorite ends up winning the race. So the 4 is now a scratch. You would land on the 9. Long, hot summer to kick off the Pick 6 at Santa Anita. So some breaking news there involving the 4 being declared a non-starter. We'll come back with the feature from Golden Gate Fields. They're at the gate for the $100,000 Grade 3 All-American at Golden Gate Fields, and money has gone in many different directions here, but it does look like the 11 Blue Tone is going to settle in as the favorite. They've been looking for a win with this one for quite some time now. His last victory came in the Santana Mile at Santa Anita over a year ago. Last time out, they shipped him to Lone Star and got bet. Was 7-2 in the Texas Mile, but ended up finishing 6th in that field of 9. Back onto the synthetic here, and I'm sure they're assuming and hoping that that's going to be a big plus for this 7-year-old gelding, who's always shown an affinity for that surface. If you'd like to get some cash into your TVG account, the way to do it is go to your nearest 7-Eleven and use the Pay Near Me feature. You don't need a checking account. You don't need a credit card. You can just take your cash to the cashier, and he'll scan the barcode that you will have on your phone. You can just go to the deposit tab on your iPhone TVG betting app. Click on Pay Near Me, choose your store, and a barcode will be delivered to your phone. Take it to the cashier and give them their money, and it'll go right onto your TVG account. If you have yet to use Pay Near Me, your first deposit will be free. Here we go for the $100,000 All-American. Still 4 races to go at Golden Gate. And I like how they have moved their feature race up. Normally, you would think on a 9-race program, you'd slide your feature race in as race number 8. But I think stay off of the big race later on at Santa Anita. They've put theirs as race number 6 and a very enticing beginning to the pick 4 sequence. And again, as Joaquin Jaime mentioned earlier, well into the 7 figures now with the pick 6 carryover on the Golden 6, and they bet another $174,000 into it today as well. And it has been back-to-back beaten favorites in the pick 6 at Golden Gate, and now a wide open scramble in the All-American. Angela Herman with the call of race number 6 from Golden Gate Fields, the All-American Handicap.
They're all in line. They're off in the All-American. They broke like a line of pros, and Poshsky, for the very moment, gets his head in front. But there is quite the skirmish on for the lead, and Living the Life and Southern Freedom will lead the pack into the first turn. Now trying to draft in behind them is Midnight Bolt to the inside of 2015 winner Gigi Ryder. Outside Nashville has made his way from the outside all the way to the inside, and Eagle Screams takes the other side of that line, going 4 wide just in front of Poshsky, Blue Tone, Star Student to the inside of Tamarindo, and the 2 trailers, the inside 2 runners, Eckersley, and at the very back, Doc's Legacy. Up front, things are very relaxed for Southern Freedom. He's just to the inside of Living the Life and Eagle Scream. They turn up the heat a bit down the backside and now put 2 lengths between themselves and Gigi Ryder to the outside of Outside Nashville and Midnight Bolt. Poshsky still continues very, very wide on the track. He's just drawn clear of Blue Tone to the outside of Star Student. Tamarindo is to the outside of Eckersley, about 7 lengths behind the leader and a length clear of Doc's Legacy. Around the turn, Southern Freedom still leads the way, Living the Life, not giving an inch. Eagle Scream doing the same 3 wide. He's had a very, very wide run at it, and Midnight Bolt begins to move into contention on the outside. Outside Nashville looking for a way through on the inside, and Gigi Ryder is in among those. They pack up around the turn, and they make their way in with Living the Life taking the lead over just narrowly from Southern Freedom. The girls leading the boys down the stretch. She's looking good at this point. She and Drayden Van Dyke are in a duel of themselves with Southern Freedom. Nobody really making up much ground from the back. Living the Life and Southern Freedom noses apart. Southern Freedom just in front. Living the Life gets the job done for the girls. Ahead in front of Southern Freedom and Eckersley in third.
Living the Life, nearly a millionaire now as she takes the Grade 3 All-American as the 7-2 second choice. And as the pace projector anticipated, there wasn't a whole lot of pace early on. And the 2 horses that were going at it, which turned out to be the 4 Southern Freedom and the 5 Living the Life, they would take them all the way around there and turn it into a sprint for home. In the end, Drayden Van Dyke is going to get that nose down with Living the Life to edge out the long shot Southern Freedom. 5-4-1 in the 6th at Golden Gate. 5-2 your final odds. Living the Life took a little bit of late play, went from 7.